ancient Chinese proverbs offer timeless, universal wisdom that remains relevant due to its practical applicability to various life situations. They inspire introspection and personal growth, while also providing valuable insights into one of the world's oldest civilizations. Their enduring value lies in their ability to guide us in navigating life's challenges. 1. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. 2. He who conquers others is strong, he who conquers himself is mighty. 3. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. 4. To know what you know and what you do not know, that is true knowledge. 5. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. 6. The more one meditates upon good thoughts, the better will be their world and the world at large. 7. Heaven has no rage like love to hatred turned. 8. Knowing others is intelligence, knowing yourself is true wisdom. 9. Mastering others is strength, mastering oneself makes you fearless. 10. The key to growth is the introduction of higher dimensions of consciousness into our awareness. 11. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. 12. I hear and I forget, I see and I remember, I do and I understand. 13. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. 14. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. 15. Respect yourself and others will respect you. 16. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. 17. To see things in the seed, that is genius. 18. A man with outward courage dares to die, a man with inner courage dares to live. 19. Respond intelligently even to unintelligent treatment. 20. The way of heaven is to benefit others and not to injure. 21. Great acts are made up of small deeds. 22. Simplicity, patience, compassion. These three are your greatest treasures. 23. Be content with what you have, rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. 24. Give a man a fish, and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime. 25. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. 26. A superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. 27. The superior man understands what is right, the inferior man understands what will sell. 28. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. 29. The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential, these are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. 30. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. 31. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. 32. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. 33. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. 34. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. 35. It is easy to hate, and it is difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things works. All good things are difficult to achieve, and bad things are very easy to get. 36. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. 37. A journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. 38. He who conquers others is strong, he who conquers. 39. The person who says it cannot be done should not interrupt the person who is doing it. 40. A diamond with a flaw is worth more than a pebble without imperfections. 41. The palest ink is better than the best memory. 42. Not the cry, but the flight of the wild duck leads the flock to fly and follow. 43. Do not impose on others what you yourself do not desire. 44. It is easy to find 1,000 soldiers, but hard to find a good general. 45. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. 46. Forget injuries. Never forget kindnesses. 47. When the winds of change blow, some people build walls and others build windmills. 48. Do not remove a fly from your friend's forehead with a hatchet. 49. When you drink the water, remember the spring. 50. If your mind is strong, all difficult things will become easy. If your mind is weak, all easy things will become difficult. 51. The person who removes a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. 52. One moment of patience may ward off great disaster. One moment of impatience may ruin a whole life. 53. Tension is who you think you should be. Relaxation is who you are. 54. The wise man does not lay up his own treasures. The more he gives to others, the more he has for his own. 55. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. 56. To talk much and arrive nowhere is the same as climbing a tree to catch a fish. 57. He who sacrifices his conscience to ambition burns a picture to obtain the ashes. 58. Do good, reap good. Do evil, reap evil. 59. Dig the well before you are thirsty. 60. Be not afraid of growing slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. 61. When the heart is at ease, the body is healthy. 62. With true friends, even water drunk together is sweet enough. 63. He who depends on himself will attain the greatest happiness. 64. Make happy those who are near, and those who are far will come. 65. A single conversation with a wise man is better than 10 years of study. 66. If you want to find out about the road ahead, then ask about it from those coming back. 67. Pleasure for 1 hour, a bottle of wine. Pleasure for 1 year, a marriage, but pleasure for a lifetime, a garden. 68. If you want happiness for an hour, take a nap. If you want happiness for a day, go fishing. If you want happiness for a year, inherit a fortune. If you want happiness for a lifetime, help somebody. 69. A bird does not sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. 70. He who asks is a fool for 5 minutes, but he who does not ask remains a fool forever. 71. A bit of fragrance always clings to the hand that gives roses. 72. If you don't want to be forgotten as soon as you are dead, either write things worth reading or do things worth writing. 73. He who returns from a journey is not the same as he who left. 74. To believe in one's dreams is to spend all of one's life asleep. 75. A fall into a ditch makes you wiser. 76. Do not wait for a fire to go fetch water. 77. Deep doubts, deep wisdom, small doubts, little wisdom. 78. The temptation to quit will be greatest just before you are about to succeed. 79. If you are patient in 1 moment of anger, you will escape 100 days of sorrow. 80. Better to light a candle than to curse the darkness. 81. An ant may well destroy a whole dam. 82. Do not use a hatchet to remove a fly from your friend's forehead. 83. A book holds a house of gold. 84. Learning is a treasure that will follow its owner everywhere. 85. He who knows he has enough is rich. 86. The person who removes a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. 87. To talk much and arrive nowhere is the same as climbing a tree to catch a fish. 88. A journey is best measured in friends rather than miles. 89. He who depends on himself will attain the greatest happiness. 90. It's not the years in your life, but the life in your years that counts. 91. To understand the limit of things is true wisdom. 92. With time and patience, the mulberry leaf becomes a silk gown. 93. Teachers open the door, but you must walk through it yourself. 94. To forget one's ancestors is to be a brook without a source, a tree without root. 95. A book is like a garden carried in the pocket. 96. If you are planning for a year, sow rice if you are planning for a decade. Plant trees if you are planning for a lifetime. Educate people. 97. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. 98. He who asks a question remains a fool for 5 minutes. He who does not ask remains a fool forever. 99. Opportunity knocks at the door only once. 100. A single conversation with a wise man is better than 10 years of study.